Say goodbye to muscle cramps. 6 powerful foods every senior should know. Why are leg cramps more common in older adults? Leg cramps, those sudden, sharp muscle spasms that often strike at night or while resting, can be surprisingly painful and hard to control. And if you've noticed they happen more often as you get older, you're not alone, and it's not just a coincidence. While leg cramps may seem like a minor issue, frequent episodes can actually be a sign of declining muscle function, lack of movement, or imbalances in essential minerals, all common changes that come with aging. The good news? This is something you can often improve naturally, just by adjusting your daily diet. Certain foods rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium, the key minerals involved in muscle contractions and recovery, can help reduce the frequency and intensity of cramps. When consumed consistently, these nutrients support stronger muscles, better mobility, and may even lower low-grade inflammation over time. In today's video, we'll introduce you to 6 nutrient-dense foods that are especially helpful for preventing leg cramps in older adults. Each food provides unique benefits, from balancing electrolytes and boosting hydration to reducing inflammation and supporting muscle repair. Note: this video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical diagnosis or treatment. Please consult your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet. 1. Bananas, the golden mineral for aging muscles. Bananas are one of the most common and accessible fruits, but their medicinal value, especially in preventing muscle cramps, is often underrated. With over 20 years of research in neuromuscular physiology in older adults, I consider bananas a true multitasking food, not just because they are rich in potassium, but because of their well-rounded biological support for muscle health. Every movement we make relies on a delicate balance of potassium and sodium inside our cells. When potassium levels drop, often due to diuretics like furosemide, kidney disease, or poor diet, nerve signals to the muscles become disrupted, leading to sudden cramps. A medium banana contains roughly 420 milligrams of potassium, enough to help stabilize cellular electrolyte levels. But the benefits go beyond potassium. Bananas also provide magnesium, a mineral that relaxes muscles by blocking calcium channels, helping to reduce overactive contractions. Older adults often absorb magnesium poorly due to age-related changes in gut function or prolonged use of antacids. The natural potassium-magnesium combo in bananas makes them especially effective for supporting healthy muscle function. Bananas also deliver vitamin B6, which helps produce dopamine and regulate nerve signaling. And interestingly, dopamine found in ripe bananas acts as a mild antioxidant, reducing microscopic inflammation in muscle tissue, one of the lesser-known contributors to chronic cramping. I remember one patient, Mr. Raymond, 82 years old, who was experiencing nightly leg cramps despite having his blood pressure under control. After adding 2 bananas a day and adjusting his hydration habits, his cramps dramatically decreased within just 3 weeks. Compared to expensive supplements, bananas are affordable, easy to digest, and safe for most older adults, especially when eaten after light activity or before bedtime. Sometimes the simplest foods are the most powerful medicine. 2. Spinach, a super green that soothes muscles and calms the nerves in older adults. Spinach may look modest, but nutritionally, it's a powerhouse and one of my top food recommendations for older adults dealing with muscle cramps. After more than 2 decades working with seniors, I've learned that you don't always need a magnesium supplement. Sometimes, a bowl of leafy greens is enough to ease those nighttime muscle spasms. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides about 157 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 40% of the daily requirement for older adults. Magnesium acts as a biological brake for muscle cells. It regulates how calcium enters muscle fibers, helping to prevent overstimulation and cramping. But magnesium does more than that. It's a cofactor in over 300 enzyme reactions, including those responsible for energy production and nerve signaling, 2 key players in maintaining healthy muscle tone and function. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K1, which supports bone metabolism and keeps blood vessels flexible. Folate, which lowers homocysteine, a compound linked to inflammation and vascular damage. Vitamin C, essential for iron absorption and collagen production, which keeps tendons and muscles strong. Together, these nutrients improve blood circulation, oxygen delivery, and tissue repair, all critical for aging muscles. A real-life story. Dolores, 77, used to experience bloating when taking magnesium pills. But after switching to a morning smoothie made with spinach, avocado, and unsweetened yogurt, her nighttime leg cramps disappeared in just 2 weeks. Compared to pills, spinach provides a more natural, long-term solution that's gentler on the digestive system. If you're looking to prevent cramps without relying on medication, spinach absolutely deserves a spot on your plate. Sometimes the best remedy isn't found in a bottle, it's growing in your fridge. 3 sweet potatoes, a natural electrolyte powerhouse for seniors. In my years of working in clinical nutrition for older adults, I've noticed that most people immediately think of bananas when it comes to potassium-rich foods. But what many don't realize is that sweet potatoes, especially when eaten with the skin and cooked properly, are a true superfood. They support not only muscle function, but also circulation, digestion, and immune health. A medium-baked sweet potato provides about 540 milligrams of potassium, 30 milligrams of magnesium, and 4 grams of fiber. Potassium helps maintain the electrical potential across muscle cell membranes, ensuring that nerve signals fire smoothly. Magnesium, on the other hand, calms muscle activity after contraction, helping to prevent lingering cramps. Together, these minerals play a key role in supporting muscle tone, stabilizing blood pressure, and reducing the frequency of leg cramps, a common concern for older adults. The vibrant orange color of sweet potatoes comes from beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, which is essential for immune regulation, reducing muscle inflammation, and aiding recovery from micro-injuries in aging tissues. Unlike refined grains, sweet potatoes offer slow-digesting carbs, which help stabilize blood sugar, a crucial factor in preventing muscle fatigue. One of my patients, Mr. Frank, age 79, used to get leg cramps every morning after eating white toast for breakfast. After just 10 days of switching to baked sweet potatoes and eggs, his cramps significantly improved. The fiber in sweet potatoes also supports a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn boosts the absorption of key minerals like magnesium and calcium. When compared to processed starches or pricey supplements, sweet potatoes are affordable, versatile, and offer a long-term, natural solution to cramp prevention. Sometimes, all it takes is a simple change at the breakfast table to transform your day and your muscles. 4 almonds, the silent warrior for muscle strength and cramp prevention in older adults. Almonds are often praised as a heart-healthy snack, but what many people don't realize is that these tiny nuts are also one of the most effective foods for supporting muscle health, especially in older adults. Thanks to their rich supply of magnesium, plant-based protein, and monounsaturated fats, almonds offer powerful support for muscles, bones, and the nervous system. Magnesium helps calm overactive nerve muscle signals, reducing unwanted contractions triggered by calcium. And when magnesium is paired with protein and healthy fat as it is naturally in almonds, its absorption and retention in the body improves significantly. Almonds are packed with monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil, which boost blood vessel flexibility and improve circulation. Plus, they are rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect muscle cell membranes from damage caused by free radicals. You'll also find in almonds manganese, which supports collagen formation; phosphorus, a key structural component of healthy bones; vitamin B2, riboflavin, essential for turning food into energy your muscles can use. These nutrients are especially helpful for older adults who may be facing bone loss or reduced mobility due to joint discomfort. When compared to processed protein powders or expensive supplements, almonds are a natural, wholesome, and convenient choice, easy to enjoy on their own or added to yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. Small but mighty, almonds are more than just a snack, they are a daily ally for stronger muscles and better movement. 5 Yogurt, the golden trio of calcium, protein, and probiotics for senior muscle health. Of all the foods I regularly recommend to my older patients, yogurt is always at the top of the list, not just because it's convenient and easy to digest, but because it's one of the rare foods that naturally combines calcium, high-quality protein, and live probiotics, 3 essential ingredients for maintaining muscle strength, nervous system function, and bone health. We often talk about magnesium's role in relaxing muscles, but calcium is what actually triggers muscles to contract. When a nerve signal reaches the muscle fibers, calcium rushes into the cells, binds to troponin, and kicks off the contraction. Without enough calcium, those muscle signals weaken or misfire, leading to twitching or long-lasting cramps. Older adults are especially prone to calcium deficiency due to reduced vitamin D absorption, avoiding dairy out of fear of bloating, age-related decline in parathyroid hormone sensitivity. I once treated Mr. George, 83, who frequently had muscle cramps and bloating. After replacing his antacid medication with plain yogurt for just 3 weeks, his cramps eased significantly and he began sleeping better and digesting food more easily. Yogurt provides about 12 to 20 grams of protein per serving, and is particularly rich in leucine, an amino acid crucial for preserving muscle mass and aiding recovery after movement. For seniors at risk of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, adding yogurt after breakfast or a short walk is a simple but powerful strategy. Compared to pricey supplements, yogurt offers a 3-in-1 solution that's effective, easy to enjoy, and good for digestion. Elon Musk, known for his fast-paced lifestyle, once shared that his go-to breakfast is yogurt with fruit and nuts. If it's good enough for a mind like Elon's, I'd say it definitely deserves a spot in every senior's fridge. Simple, science-backed, and delicious yogurt is the everyday ally your muscles didn't know they needed. 6 Oranges, the revitalizing fruit for hydration, muscle recovery, and nerve support in older adults. In my years of clinical practice, I've often seen oranges dismissed as just a breakfast juice or a sweet dessert. But when you take a closer look, Oranges are actually a multifunctional powerhouse, especially helpful for older adults who struggle with muscle cramps or chronic fatigue. Packed with water, vitamin C, potassium, and flavonoids, oranges provide essential support for muscle function, hydration, and nervous system balance. Each orange contains about 70 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C, easily meeting and exceeding the daily recommended intake. Vitamin C doesn't just support immunity, it's crucial for collagen production, helping maintain healthy tendons and muscle structure. It also supports the creation of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate muscle contraction. Plus, vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, neutralizing free radicals produced during physical activity and reducing microscopic damage to muscle tissue. While oranges don't contain as much potassium as bananas or sweet potatoes, one orange still delivers around 230 milligrams of potassium, a meaningful amount that contributes to electrolyte balance. This is especially important for older adults who are on diuretics, sweat more, or have inconsistent eating patterns. With over 85% water content, oranges also provide natural hydration, something many seniors lack due to a reduced sense of thirst. Even mild dehydration can trigger a rise in vasopressin, a hormone that causes blood vessels to tighten, increasing the risk of cramps. Instead of sugary sports drinks, a juicy orange offers a tasty and healthier way to stay hydrated. I once worked with Ms. Rita, aged 76, who walked every day but still complained of tight calves. After she added 1 to 2 whole oranges a day and increased her water intake, her legs felt lighter and her energy bounced back within just 10 days. Compared to bottled orange juice or electrolyte drinks, eating a whole orange keeps the fiber intact, helps stabilize blood sugar, and delivers more complete benefits. Here's what I've learned after working with thousands of older patients: food can be either your greatest liability or your greatest ally. You don't need expensive pills or complicated regimens to prevent muscle cramps. What you do need is a small handful of smart, nutrient-rich foods consistently included in your day. Think of it as a muscle support action plan that fits right into your lifestyle. White heavy checkmark morning, start your day with a banana and Greek yogurt. White heavy checkmark lunch, add spinach to your soup or salad. White heavy checkmark snack, a handful of almonds. White heavy checkmark dinner, include baked sweet potato as a side. White heavy checkmark evening, enjoy an orange or citrus-infused water before bed. These aren't just foods, they are messages to your body. Signals that tell your muscles, your nerves, your gut, and your circulation, I've got your back. And the beauty is, it's simple. It's affordable. And most importantly, it works. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about moving better, sleeping deeper, and waking up without pain. You don't have to accept muscle cramps as part of aging. You just have to eat like your muscles matter. Because they do. And now, you know how.